Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to run through which cows are in calf and which cows aren't in calf between these 6 here and those 2 there. So I have it saved on my phone. So first of all, we went through the AI dockets, and we went online and got this online gestation calculator, which when you punch in the AI data when they were bulled, it'll then calculate the 9 months and give you the date that they're actually due. So me and the old man one evening we sat down and we went through all the AI dockets, which ones were bulled, which ones didn't get bulled, and which ones were bulled multiple times, whether we knew if they were actually in calf or they broke or what not. Whatever dockets for whatever cows we had, we punched their date that they were bulled or AI'd into this online gestation calculator, which you can get on Google online, and it then gave us the date that they were supposed to be calving and that they were due in. But also in the 2nd or 3rd week in December, I am a bit late making this video, but you know, better late than never. But on the 2nd or 3rd week of December, we got them scanned. So at the list that we had, some of them now some of them aren't actually in calf. So what I'm going to do in this video is go through the list that we made up ourselves when we sat down and used the online gestation calculator, and then I'm going to go through the list of the ones that actually are in calf when we got them scanned, because there's and some of them now will have different dates as well. So yeah, anyways, we'll head straight into the video and we'll see which ones are in calf and which ones aren't in calf, and see, is it going to be a busy calving season for us on our farm. So the first one is this one here, 126, if you can see her with the lighting, that mousy coloured one. She was bulled on the 26th of the 4th, so the 26th of April 2023. We used the EBY bull, and the date that she's supposed to be calving in is the 2nd of February 2024. So that mousy one there beside the black one. Now the next one is one of the 2 bigger heifers. So there's this one and then there's the black one of the 2 bigger heifers. I forgot to mention that they are on the list as well. But this one here is 204. She was bulled on the 23rd of the 6th, the July, so the 23rd of July 2023. We bulled her using the 2014 limousine bull, and her due date is the 31st of March 2024. So the next one here is 130, it's this white one that's lying down. She was bulled on the 25th of the 6th, which is June 2023. We bulled her using a Charlie 2304 bull, and she is due on the 2nd of April 2024. The next one is 190, this other mousy coloured one, which is the daughter of this one. So she was bulled on the 25th of the 6th, 2023. We used the 2014 limousine bull on her, and she was due on the 2nd of April 2024. The next one is this one, 191, the red one. She was bulled on the 25th of the 6th, 2023. We used a limousine 5443 bull on her, and she was due on the 2nd of April 2024. So the next one is 144, which is that red one with the horn up against the wall there. She was bulled on the 26th of the 6th, June 2023. We bulled her with the 2014 limousine bull, and she was due on the 3rd of April 2024. And that's that red one there up against the wall with the horn and the white star on her face. So the next one is this black one right here, that one right there. 172. She was bulled on the 6th of the 7th, July 2023. We bulled her with a Charlie 2304 bull, and she was due on the 13th of April 2024, and it's that black one there. The next one is 183, which is this one here, moving about. That's the one there beside the black one with her back turned to us. She was bulled on the 23rd of the 7th, which is July. Where's she gone? The 23rd of the 7th, which is July, and we bulled her, this one right here with the white face. We bulled her with a limousine 7719 bull, and she was due on the 30th of April 2024. So out of the ones that I named out there, when me and the old fella used the AI dockets and the online gestation calculator, we got a total of 8 cows in calf. But now I'm going to go through the list of when we scanned them and how many are going to be in calf now, because we scanned them. Out of the 8, some of them are not in calf anymore, and their dates have changed, so they might have repeated. We might have used the dockets and done the online gestation calculator thing, and then maybe a week or two or a couple of weeks later they might have repeated. And we bulled them again. So the dates then of the ones I've named out there that are still in calf might be slightly different to the dates that I've read out there. So that's just your little heads up. Anyways, let's get into the ones that we scanned that are in calf. So a big change. Out of the 8 that we found out that were in calf from the online gestation calculator and the AI dockets, only 5 of them are actually in calf for calving season. So it's going to be a very quiet calving season for us, and the dates are kind of spread out way more than the dates that we got. So yeah, anyways, let's get straight into it. So 0126, she was bulled on the 26th of the 4th 2023 with an EBY bull. The date we got for her was the 2nd of February 2024. She's now due, when we scanned her, on the 21st of March 2024. So 183, that one right there. 183 was bulled on the 23rd of the 7th 2023 with a limousine 7719 bull, and the due date that we got for her was the 30th of April 2024. Her new date now is the 17th of April 2024. So 144 is this one here that came up to us turning around. She was bulled on the 26th of the 6th 2023 with a 2014 limousine bull, and the due date that we got for her was the 3rd of April 2024. Her new due date now is the 7th of the 8th 2024. So she'll be calving in August instead of April. So 190, she was bulled on the 25th of the 6th 2023 with the 2014 limousine bull. The due date that we got for her was the 2nd of April 2024. Her new due date now is the 13th of the 8th 2024, so another August one. So the next one is 171. She's there in the corner up against the wall. Actually, her number is 172, and that's her there along the wall looking at us. So the date that she was bulled was the 6th of the 7th 2023 with a Charlie 2304 bull. The due date that we got for her was the 13th of the 4th 2024. Her new due date is the 20th of the 8th 2024. So out of the 8 that we thought were in calf, 3 of them aren't. The 3 out of the 8 are not in calf, and obviously there are 5 remaining are in calf. So we have 5 cows calving for 2024, and obviously we like to have them calving around November, December, January, February, March time are the months that we usually have them calving at. But obviously now we're all over the place. We have some in February, we have some in March, and we have some then in August, which is a time when we like to have them still out in the fields. So the ones that are calving in August will have to then be brought into the house and then obviously calving. So it's not the situation we'd like to be in. It's not the dates and the months that they're calving in that we'd like them to be. But we just had a very, very bad year with cows just not coming into heat, not a bulling. So we had to flush them and give them all sorts of injections and stuff, and a load of repeats, a load of ones that aren't in calf now that were in calf, sort of maybe what's the word I'm looking for? They were in calf, but then they backtracked and are not. They were bulled, they were in calf, or But anyways, with our own list that we created, we had a February, we had a March, and then we had 6 calving in April. We had 3 that was due on the 2nd of April, 1 on the 3rd of April, and then we had a 13th and then a 30th of April. So they were sort of spaced out there. So with our list, April was going to be a fairly busy month for us with cows calving, with obviously 1 in February and 1 in March. With the new list now, after we got them scanned, we have 1 in March, we have 1 in April, and we have 3 then fairly spaced out in August. So the 7th, the 13th, and the 20th of August. So they're nice and fairly spaced out. And obviously we have March and April. So, it's, even though there's 5 of them calving, they're fairly spaced out compared to our list, which they were all sort of jumbled up together in April. But it doesn't really, just because they have a due date doesn't mean they're going to be calving on that specific date. They might, some of them, but rarely on our farm, might calve a couple of days earlier, even though we had a few that calved earlier in the past. But most likely they'll carry on a few days after their due date. So, but the rest of them that are jumbled up with somewhat the same dates or close dates on our old list would still be fairly tight, even when they carried on a couple of days after their due date. But with our new list now that we're going to be following, the scanned list, the cows, we're going to be following that list from now on for this year. And they'll obviously carry a couple of days on with them, as always. But it's going to be a fairly quiet calving season for us, with only 5 cows calving and them all fairly well spaced out. And in this pen here we had 130, the white one in the back, and we had 191 here that were due to calf on our own list, but they're not anymore. So they must have, I don't know what happened. We did bull them, and we might have bulled them several times, but they're just not in calf now. And same with that white-faced heifer there. On our own list, she was in calf and supposed to have a due date in calving at some date. But she's not in calf from the list that we got when we scanned them. So basically, out of the 3 different pens that we done, we had this pen here, we had the 2 in that pen, and we had the 1 heifer in this pen. Only the lot in this pen are in calf. Actually, how many is in this pen? There are 6 cows in this pen, and we have 5 of those 6 cows in that pen in calf, and that is the only pen with the cows that we have in calf. So which ones are in calf? We have the white-faced one, that mousy coloured one, that mousy coloured one, that light brown one, and that cow in the back with the white sort of star on her face are the ones in calf. The only one that isn't in calf that's in this pen is that black one there. So yeah, we have 5 cows that are in calf. One is due in February or March, one is due in April, and then there's 3 of them due in August. But the ones in August are all fairly spaced out. But again, August is a time for silage season. Me and the brother will be doing silage most of the years. Obviously, he's on the baler, I'll be on the wine drawer or the rake. So August, between silage and cows calving, is going to be fairly busy for myself and the brother. The old man obviously has his work on, and obviously cows calving. So it'll probably be fairly busy for all of us in the month of August, even though they are spaced out. But yeah, anyways, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you liked it, please do like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Take care.